Hey guys, just wanted to do a little update on the 2020 RZR Pro XP 4. Got this from Team Winnebagoland in Oshkosh, and they've been doing wonderful with us. We've bought a couple of machines with them. Definitely recommend them, and we'll go back. That's enough about them. I just want to talk about the machine, the accessories we have on it. First one we have is obviously the Corbin custom directional kit. I've got them in the front and back. We actually swapped out the headlights. I really like the directionals that are built into the Factory Pro headlights. That's a super awesome, easy kit to install. I got the horn and the hazard button as well. I mean, it is so simple to install. Highly recommend them. I got myself a fire extinguisher here with a pretty awesome mount from Tech 208. It's a pretty nice mount. Highly recommend that mount. Really like it. It's aluminum, simple as could be. Went with the Polaris factory spare tire carrier. That works really well. I've got my Rotopax fuel tanks and water there. We ride with our dogs, so it's very important for us to carry extra water. I went with the Polaris trunks. They work great. One's for all our spare gear. One's for, food, clothing, that sort of stuff. License plate lights. And I went with a Super ATV hitch and a Factor 55 little hook with a D-ring on it. Over here, I went with the Jack Daddy Jack. If you need a jack, you need a jack. And this thing is as slick as can be. The only thing I don't like about it is it's limited to your machine. So if your buddy has a flat, you're not going to be able to help him with this jack, because the jack actually hooks into this guy right here. It just replaces a shock bolt in the back. And then in the front, you've got this guy right here that is unique and proprietary to the Jack Daddy system. Works super slick on your machine, but your buddy's going to be kind of SOL. Went with a just Polaris wheel and tire, just matches the factory stuff for the spare. Went with the S&B particle separator. Did a group buy with Craig over at Pro UTV Parts. Highly recommend that guy. He will bust his ass for you. So little shout out to Craig. Thank you. Appreciate it. Went with the Polaris roof. Got that from Team Winnebagoland when we bought it. One of the things that I did spend the time to do is when I did all these electronics, the center console was ripped out from front to back. And I lined the entire thing with foil-backed adhesive to kind of deflect some of the heat away. Really excited to see how that works out this summer, because this is a hot box, and that's one thing that they've got to work on with these things. But when you got 181 horsepower, you got to keep it cool, and the coolant lines are running through there, and they are definitely keeping the machine cool. Went with the Polaris side view mirrors and rear view mirrors. We got a rigid light bar up top. It's a 32-inch. It's like having the sun up there. It works really well. Here you see those Corbin custom headlights. They're pretty awesome. I really like that aspect where they integrate right in. We've got the Lexan vented windshield. That works pretty well. Highly recommend that as well. I just did a little custom mount for my GPS. I do have Ride Command. We do use it. I just find that VV mapping on my Garmin is a little bit more accurate than the Polaris Ride Command in Wisconsin anyway. I'm sure that's not going to be the most popular thing in the world, but VV mapping, Jeremy Valley, he does a great job. Last thing I kind of forgot to talk about was we do have a Polaris winch on the front. Got a Factor 55 Fairlead on there with a factory Factor 55 hook on the front. Big fan of Factor 55. Their stuff is bulletproof. Really love them. Thanks, guys. That's it for now. And if you have any questions, let me know.